We share screen. Okay, so we'll start now. We'll do some analysis. Just try to focus. Okay, so yesterday we looked at uh dynamic support and resistance. Okay, so for James's sake, the topic we're addressing now is called market structure. The way it sounds, and that's what it means, market structure. We're trying to look at the structure of the market. When you look at the market, what does your eye tell you? What shape are you seeing? Okay. My internet looks it's telling me it's unstable. Can you guys hear me? Hope I'm not breaking.
Can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you clear.
Okay. So when you are seeing the market, what can you see? Okay, that's the structure. That's what I mean by market structure. These things you can see here are candles on my screen. They are candles. These candles now, what do they tell you? The black ones that have just, or let me say the green one, they are black now. The black ones are the buy candles that are going up. The white ones are the sell candles. Whenever those white ones repeat itself, you see that price is going down. Okay. James, you see this line that is here, so that my cursor is on. It is called the price line. That's where market price is now. This is gold. This chart I'm on now is gold. It means that to buy gold, I don't know whether it's an ounce of gold. I don't know the measurement, the unit measurement would be $2,049, okay, to buy gold from where the price is right now, okay? So this is the price level. This is the price level. And all these prices you are seeing by this side are price levels, okay, at different price levels. So this price goes up and down. Now, when it goes up and down, it leaves trails. These trails per time form these candles. The time frame we're in right now is 1 hour, okay? If you watch the previous videos, I think I explained all of this briefly. This time frame there you can see here is 1 hour. It means that each of these candles will take 1 hour to form, okay? I don't know what the time is now. Time is 8:46 p.m. By 9 p.m., this candle that you are seeing now that has this long wick down and then this body, okay, that's a buy candle. So when it's 9 p.m., this candle will finish forming, another candle will start, okay? After these things happen, one candle forms and that starts like that, it leaves this structure you can see, this thing in this market that you can see here. You understand? This trail now is what we call market structure. So when you look at it as a chart, what does it tell you? Okay, what does the chart tell you altogether? Okay, that's what we're trying to look at. Now, let me go back again. There is what we call for each candle, sorry. Let me zoom out. Okay, good. So for each candle, let me show you something here. For each candle, there is a body and there is a wick. This candle now that is forming, this is the body, this upside that is fatter than the other side. You know, normal candle now, candle has wick inside. So the same way, this candle, this is the body, this is the wick down, and then this is wick up. Take note, this wick you are seeing now, it's places where price has come to, and it was rejected and went back. The reason it's forming body from here is because this candle that is a sell candle, this was where it closed, and then this was where this new candle started from. You can see where my cursor is. This is where this new candle started from. Okay, so it now came down. When it was coming down, it was white. It will be showing this body as white. So down here, white. Then price was rejected and it came down up to this point and it's going up. That's why you can see this thing. When the price came to this point, you can see that there was no wick at that time. It was just body. But any place price has gone to and there was rejection, it forms a wick there. Okay, so if a candle that has now closed, let me use for instance, let me look at this other white long candle that is here now. It has a shape. The shape can be labeled into several things. So let me just give you one after the other. This is the body and this is the wick, okay? Wick here, wick here. You can see the candle I'm looking at, right?
Yes, I can see it. I can see it.
Good. So
Yes, sir.
this top here, the highest point that the price came here, okay, is called the wick. It's called, sorry, the high, okay? The highest point price came here is called the high. And the lowest point price came down here is called the low. Do you get? Same thing, this other candle that is here. This highest point now is called high. This lowest point is called low. So regardless of the kind of candle, high is high, low is low. And then the reason is simple why high is high and low is low. High because this is the highest price. The price at this point, let me come back to this last candle. The price at this point is higher than the price that is here. So for this time frame, which is 1 hour, the highest point that price has gotten to is here, 2050. And then the lowest point price has gone to is here, which is about, let me look at the price level, which is about 2039. Okay, the lowest point price has gotten to, and then the highest point 2050. Okay, so that's what it is. So for each of the candles, high is the top highest point for that time. There was something I was saying before that I didn't finish. For James' sake, this time frame now is 1 hour. It means that each candle will take 1 hour to form. If I go to the next time frame here, like 30 minutes, you will see that each candle, the candle has changed. So each candle here takes 30 minutes to form. So this one now, this white one that is a sell candle, and this one that's a buy candle are one candle in the 1 hour time frame. This cell that is here now, so is the wick of the 1 hour time frame. The body in the 1 hour will just be this short space here because price started here. Let's go back to 1 hour. You see that the body is very small like that. Okay, so that 1 hour has been broken into two. Okay, that 1 hour is broken into two in the 30 minutes time frame. So it means that each candle will take 30 minutes to form in 30 minutes time frame. If I go to 15 minutes, it means that each candle will take 15 minutes to form. If I go to 4 hours, it means that each candle will take 4 hours to give you its shape. Okay, 4 hours to form. Okay, if we go to day, it means that each candle is representing 1 day. Like today now, this is today's candle. Okay, this is yesterday. This is day before yesterday. Yes, Monday. And this was Friday. This was Thursday last week, and then like that. So each candle takes 1 hour, 1 day to form if it's on daily. So when you are doing your analysis, it's good that you know the time frame that you are on. Okay. So let me go back to teach this market structure thing again so we understand. But in this today's case, now let me call it candlesticks analysis. Okay, candlestick analysis. Now, this is the high, this is the low. That has been quite said, okay? Now, for a buy candle and a sell candle, what makes the difference is that their open and their close are on different levels, okay? Look at this candle now. Look at this candle. I'm touching this white candle before that, this thing, you can see what's open there, okay? You can see there's a time frame and date on that candle. It's 2024 January 31st, 8 o'clock. That's when this candle finished. Now let me go and give you the details now. The open is 2049. Open is 2049. If you can write that down, write it down. So I'll be asking you, you will tell me, okay? The open is 2049.53. But let me use another one that will be clearer, where the difference will be much to do this thing. So let me touch this one. Hope you guys are following now.
Yes, yes.
Let me use this candle instead.
Sir.
Oh, why is this one not been coming out now? Okay, let me use this one since the other one is refusing to show me. Well, it should now. Okay, good. This is 16:00, that's 4 p.m. Okay. Now, open for this one is 2041.83. So write it down, 2041.83. The high is 2055.20. 2055.20. The low is 2040.63. Low is 2040.63. Then the close is 2051.52. 2051.52. Okay. Have you got to know the levels? Open 20.
What's the last one?
What?
Okay, don't worry, I've seen it. No, I've not. The last one, 2051.52.
Yes, 2051.52. Okay, so now let's look at those figures now. What's the open for the candle, for this candle?
2041.83.
So let's go and look at 2041. I'll use my cursor, 2041.83. You can see where we are. This is where this candle started from, okay? So the candle started from somewhere around here, okay? That's the open, okay?
Yes, sir.
Where's the lowest point this candle got to? Where's the low of this candle? What's the price?
2040.63.
This has to be it, this place here. So let's confirm that. 2040.63, you can see it there, 2040.636 thereabout. Okay, that's the lowest point that this candle got to. Okay, so where is the high of this candle to be the highest point here, which is most likely 255 point what?
20.
20.
Good, so that's the highest point. Okay, then where did it close? This candle closed here at 251 point what?
52.
Good. So you can see that is these are the four parts, or the when you want to name the body of when you want to name a candle's structure. Okay, that is what a candle will be. Okay. Now, so that's for candles. Now, this for buy candle. For sell, the opposite for sell is that while the buy is opening down and closing up, the sell is opening up and closing down. Okay. The sell is opening at the up point and closing down. Let's look at this candle. What's the open here? 2046.56. Okay, 2046.56 for this candle. This is it here, 2046.56, and it will close down. Okay, because for that time frame the market was going down. Okay, the market was going down. So that's for it. So buy candles, the open is down, close is up. For sell candles, the open is up, close is down. That's just the difference. But for all kinds of candles, the high is up and the low is down, because those are price levels. Highest point price got to, and the lowest point price got to. That's what defines highs and low. Now, for market structure, when you look at this market, what do you see? First of all, let me go back to yesterday's. I was teaching support and resistance. Okay, no, the reason I started talking about this candle was because I want to represent highs at different points. Okay, so look at this now. If I want to mark all the highs that we have seen with lines, that's the easiest. So this is one high here. You can see it, right?
Yes.
This is another high here. Okay, and then this is another high here. This is another high here. Okay, and then another high point here in the market. So as we're looking at time frame, we can also decide to just look at the chart to say, okay, from my chart, this is the high point, highest point, because when you want to do analysis, those are the things you are looking at. So I've been able to draw several price levels. So come in, let me remove this so that I don't see. I'm trying to. So these are all price, these are price levels, high points, okay? That you can see high, 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 high. You can see that from time to time, it's looking all scattered. Let me take them out and use rectangles. Which person's phone is making that noise? We have limited time for this class. Okay, so where are we now? This is, as long as you can see my my cursor, this is a high, this is a high, this is a high, this is a high. Okay, high point, okay? And then all these price levels you are seeing now, these are low. This is a low point, this is a low point, this is a low point, this is a low, all these are low points. You will observe that price, when they were coming down, they usually just touch this line, but they don't close under it, they close above it, you understand? And then go, it went up, it came here, touched here, and then like that, blessing. So if you recall what I taught yesterday, dynamic support and resistance, which made me bring out the moving average line. This moving average line here is now a support, okay? So to go back to what I thought before, highs and lows are ways we used to, that's the beginning of analysis, okay? Because if we take a line, if we take lines now, let me take a trend line and just draw, okay, across these things. The price levels usually are not static, okay? But if I take a trend line and draw, you can see that price has gotten here like that, and then across this line was where it got rejected and came down. Across that same line again, it got there and came down, okay? So if I draw another line down here, it's about same thing that is happening here too. It's about same thing that is happening here. Price has come down here and gone up, come down here. That's come tested this line, has gone here, it has come back here, and that it's behaving like this, it may come down here to this point again, test, and go back up. So this is what we call diagonal support and resistance. So what resistance will be is the high, okay? Resistance is the high, support is the low, okay? Support is like the base where, yeah, like the base or the lows in the market. Resistance is the high. So when we say support and resistance, that's what we mean. Say resistance, resistance will be the high point at the time you are looking at that the market will get to and then experience some pullback or experience experience difficulty advancing forward. Okay. High resistance is a price level that market will get to and experience some level of resistance, or where price will get to, or where price has gotten to before and experience some level of resistance. Okay, so if we use this line that we have drawn now, you will see that okay, this line we just drew it as our support, line. Okay, there's a lot of movement in this market. What's happening? Okay, today is there news by this time? This is 9 p.m. It's quite late. Good. It's kind movement, it's kind night. Okay, so that said, you can see prices around the support level, okay, like that. Because this area in this thing we have drawn before, okay, is acting as a support, okay, over time. Price is expected to delay around here. But if it doesn't, it has tested it several times, but if it doesn't and it breaks below it and continues going down, then you know that, okay, it has left that place, okay? Now, one of the things I had not said emphatically before is that a support line can also automatically change and become a resistance line. For instance, if this thing goes down, 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 down and breaks down, okay, breaks down, okay, like this and closes, take note, and closes under it. This line now becomes a resistance line because the price, when price is going back up, it may go and test that line, okay, as a resistance level. Let me use another chart to explain this to you. Okay, let me use another chart to explain this thing to you. Um, 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 okay, let me show you something here. Look at this chart. Let me remove this grid line. Look at this chart, okay? Look at this point here. This point or this region here could be a resistance level when price was coming up. You can see that price came there before around that place, and experienced a pullback. Blessing, this is a pullback. Experienced a pullback, then it went ahead, okay, and broke it. Take note, it came down to that point and tested it as a support. Before now, it was a resistance, came, it broke it, tested it as a support, and went up, okay? Same thing, that's what happens, okay? This level now, that is a support that this price has broken down. So if the price continues to go down, let's say price continues and goes down this way, and later starts going back up, you see this level that has been holding as support since here. Let me even drag it out. This level that has held as support since, okay, as the low level for where price gets to and change. Sorry, that level will now be holding as a resistance, okay? That level will now be holding as a resistance, okay? So take note of that, that support can become resistance and resistance can become support, okay? Support can become resistance, resistance can become support. Right now that the price has broken below this, you are looking at now, what do you do when we mark our charts with those lines? We're just looking at possible places where prices will get to and stop. Take note, for instance, this price now has broken and come under here. If it has come under here, and then you see that it goes back to this point and doesn't break it, and starts showing signs that it's coming down, that safely enter a sell trade and look for it to come to this level, okay? Take note, this point where this price got to and stopped and then this kind is going is also a support level that was a resistance before. Let me show you. See the line. If I put the line here, this resistance here now, if I put it, you can see that the price closed just on top of this resistance that was here before. Okay, that's where it closed as a support, and then it has not gone under it. So this level can hold as a support, okay, and then the price can decide to go back up like that. The price goes back up, this is the first place you're expecting it to break. It breaks here, then you're looking at this high level, okay, as a resistance, because that level has been holding as a resistance since. This is how you mark your chart and decide where to follow a trade to, okay? This is how to mark your chart and decide, say, okay, let's follow the trades and then just move with it, okay? Do you understand what I've been saying so far?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do.
Good. Okay, so that's it. And then so let me continue. We have barely 2 minutes for this session to expire. Tomorrow's class will be a lot more concise or longer than this one, okay? Tomorrow's class will be longer than this. I have 2 sessions for tomorrow. Now, let me wrap up what I was saying. So for the benefit of James, okay, let me go back to gold. Now, what we would explain here is that support and resistance are how we look at price movement. Price is going towards a direction, and that direction is called a trend. Okay, that direction is called a trend. See, for instance, if price was here before and price is now here, it means that price is going up now, it has gone up to this point before it is coming down here, down like this today. This is the last 4 hours it has been coming down. As a matter of fact, this last 1 hour that just ended maybe 1 minute ago is what has come down now. It's a trend, but it doesn't move on straight lines. It goes up and comes back, making what we call pullbacks or retracement. Those things are what forms support and resistance. And support and resistance is what now tells us, okay, buy from here, come out at this point, or sell from here, come out at this point, okay? So that summarizes everything for this stuff. If you have any question, please drop the question in the WhatsApp group and I'll answer them. Tomorrow, I'll pick these thoughts, I'll pick it up from here, and then we'll have a good class. When I'm done with this, we're now going to sentimental analysis and trader psychology in our next class, in the next class, okay? So thank you guys for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye. tomorrow. Okay, and the class now.